Okay. Did I move out or something? Yeah. We live. We live. We live right now. Got it. I think I got it. Um, I'm going to. There we go. It may be a little too much. We shall see. I'm just looking at my stuff over here. I think it's good to go. My computer's acting up. Today is March 17th, 2024. And we are live right now. We are just going to talk for a little bit. I don't know how for long. I do actually have a topic today. So I do want to talk about that for a little bit. But for a recap for the week, to let you know, nothing's really happened with Amazon wise. My spokesperson or liaison, or I don't know, she helped me out quite a bit with things. She's supposed to be helping me out with yeah, just look at that. She's full. What are you doing? Crazy small dog. She's not, she's still in playing mode, so it's gonna take about 20, 30 minutes to calm down. To be a lap dog, you know. But yeah. So yeah, so we are chilling and everything. My wife was just telling me about the dog. The small dog is interesting. We call her Spicy Sausage because she's on one. Let me turn off this and on. My computer doesn't want to wake up fully, which is all good. We'll see how it works. I'm not gonna pull the plug in the back. I want to see how just turning it off and on for an extended period of time will help. I did do some stuff. We'll talk about that soon. But yeah, the Amazon lady person. Um, so I did check the listing and it's still showing ground, no actual flavors. So, you know, we shall see how all that works and all that good stuff. And we're going to figure it out together. I think that's what I believe. We're going to figure it out together. She'll probably have something for me later in the week, hopefully. And we'll go from there. That's all I can do. That's what you can do about the situation at hand. Right? I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna fuss about it. I know some of the next steps that need to happen. And those will get going soon. But for now, it's all about doing things that's in front of me. So I've been messing around with Amazon, had a couple of, messing around with YouTube, had a couple of orders and all that good stuff. Um, oh, this dog, she's the big dog now. She's moving around. I'm sure you heard that. And that's been pretty busy. I finished up my giveaway samples, so we shall see how that works. I'm curious to see how many people take me up on that offer. It'll be interesting, but yeah, so there's a lot of noise. And we'll go from there, okay? Just bear with it. Everybody's doing good. Hi, everybody. So I say hi or hello, everybody, because of this one YouTuber. His name is Guga. Very nice, like Michelin, uh, the Michelin man looking dude. And he comes every day. Every time he has a episode, he says, "Hi, everybody." So I start saying that in my YouTube videos now, which is kind of crazy. But nobody has that association relation to why I say it. I'm sure other people say it too, but just the way he says it's pretty cool. So, what we got planned today? Any more recap? No, I think the recap is good. I think it's good. We've been rocking the Mexican for a while. I did do some flavored coffees. And yes, I know specialty coffee person doing flavored coffees. I don't know if I'm gonna have an actual episode about that, but yeah. So I have a decent couple of customer that trickles off to other customers and all that stuff. So the thing about it is that you kind of have to give people what they want, and when you do, things happen. So this particular customer, she has a hair salon, and she doesn't sell the coffee there. She buys the coffee from me, but she offers it off to her clientele, and then eventually that trickles off to them also wanting some coffee. So I think I've gotten about 3 to 4, probably 5 total customers from her, and of course herself too. So it's been pretty good, and really essentially it's adding an extract to the coffee that's done, and I usually use a base coffee. So it's not too crazy, but that's kind of like what I do, especially for them. There are some people from time to time that do come on there who ask me more questions about if I do other types of flavors and all that stuff. I'm actually I think this does help with what I'm about to talk about right now, you know, because I did think about a couple things. I think I did cut a couple items already for like my favorite offerings. Let me get some more water. Mainly because it wasn't moving, wasn't selling, or just there. And I actually tasted some of those offerings and they're just okay. And yeah, it's kind of cool to say that you have 10 SKUs of this coffee or whatever. And yeah, so it's hmm, there's only so many of us that do this, right? I'm talking about in my business. And when you present yourself as being all accommodating to everybody or that you have a lot of product, it kind of bites you in your butt. Yes, inventory does stay in your facility or whatnot. It can't be moved, and then eventually it starts to smell. I mean, it doesn't start to smell. It can. A person who knows that that coffee needs to be moved, right? Mm. So you don't want to have like any like dead inventory. You don't want things to appear more healthy or safe than what they really are. If that makes sense. So I'm in the phase or season of editing, and I did another edit of my office, for instance, my studio office, and it's been going pretty well so far. It's looking the way I need it to. I did have an electrician come in and put a lot more plugs, take things off, dedicated, and all that stuff, type of power. So everything is looking pretty well. I had in my old farmers market days, I did have a little thing that I made that has holes in it for like Hario V60, so I can do a lot of multiple cups of coffee. And I moved that and I didn't put it back on the bar, and I have enough space and it looks cleaner. There's still a couple little adjustments from time to time that I need to like make, but that's going to take time, just like when I came back to my desk. you have to live with it for a while to not so much appreciate it, but to see how you live with the thing, see how you actually operate and move and groove and adjust to things. That's more so what I'm saying. And it's still a work in progress. I believe there's still a little bit of work that needs to get done. Everything can always get better, right? But I'm in a phase right now to where after I made the edit, at least for the office, my mind was clear. I was focused a little bit more. I know what I'm working with. It's a good place to be. So, editing is in everything, I believe. And let me go ahead and bring it up right now as we're talking because it'll bring another point home. Is looking at my website right now. Come on. There we go. We're going to go to shop. And as I look down at my offerings and have an idea of what I'm working with, and I'm seeing things on here that I'm like, okay. I see at least two. And I think it's time to go ahead and edit some product down. And what I'm mainly looking to edit down is a Honduras. The Honduras coffee is a good coffee. It's organic coffee. And the notes are orange, nectarine, melon, tangy acidity. Just think about that. There's nothing that I said on there that says sweetness, right? Or any type of hint of sweetness. And for the most part, that's true. You know, it's, I wouldn't say so much of a difficult coffee to roast. It's relatively not, as long as you don't come too hot with it, too fast. If you do take your time and roast it at a decent pace, I think it even probably craves a little bit of a baking a little bit to an extent to really carve out that orange acidity. And even saying that, like orange is one of those flavors that to me it's a big balance between sweetness and acidity. Orange and then grapefruit and then lemon. I think lemon's on the other extreme. Grapefruit does have sweetness. Lemon doesn't really have sweetness on it. Even to the extent of Meyer lemon, right? But the thing about this Honduras organic coffee is that it's not everybody's cup of tea or cup of coffee. And I've noticed that. I've noticed when people do buy it, they buy it once. It's a big part of my espresso blend. So even if I did kill it, that's fine. I can play around with different other flavors to add to that combination to kind of get something similar. But the Honduras coffee has to go. There's ways that I'm going to go about, moving that particular coffee. But I guess what I'm saying is that there's many edits that we have to do. Like I know eventually once I have some time, I'll play around with the website, seeing what I need to do with it. Play around with the background, change the intro image and all that good stuff. Not so much to add to it, but to take away, make things more simpler. And if I do that in the right way, then things are going to be a lot easier for me, I believe. It's going to be a lot easier for my clients and my customers and stuff. because they are going to be in a place to where they can quickly understand what's going on and they can move from there, right? They can choose what they want. And that's more so what I'm looking at when it comes to it making sense into my business. Because if it's more simple, then things are going to be in a way that it does make sense to me, to my family, to workers, to my operations, to the way I go about doing my business, right? I think that does help quite a bit. And if that is done, then I'll just be in a better place, I believe. So I don't know if I can keep harping about simplicity. But that's what I got going. Making edits, making decisions, making grown-up decisions that does make sense more so for the business as a whole. And that's what's going on right now. And it's a good feeling. So more videos, trying to figure out this YouTube game. And it was interesting yesterday. I put it out there with the samples. It'll go live in the next couple of hours or whatnot. And that's cool. But I think one of the biggest things really is that is that now I'm ready to think about the next topic. I'm ready to be in a place to where I can receive that information, right? And that's a really good feeling. It's a really good feeling to be in a place to where I'm open to new ideas. I'm ready for the next video. And it's going to be fun. And I don't know what that is. And I need to think about that right now. So I think what I'll do is I have some more time to the point to where I can have like 10, 15 minutes of just walking and talking and kind of figuring things out. I may do that when I walk the dog today. Just a nice, simple walk and talk with no distractions, no gadgets or whatnot. I may just take the phone I think I may just take the phone to probably capture some video or some photographs of me and the dog, but no actual camera or whatnot. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting to see what type of topic I get to, what I want to talk about. Because a lot of times with this, you think and you contemplate and you think things through and you do all that stuff. And then when it's time to go ahead and do the damn thing, you're kind of nervous about it. You're not really as thought out as you think that you should be. And it doesn't sound as good as you would have wanted. Wanted a banger, right? A banger every single time. 1 out of 10 with YouTube or with things in general, right? You want to get just a little bit better. Or really, you want to get a lot better. Not just a little bit, but in truth, you probably get just a little bit better because of the reps. But it takes time. It's just like we're working out. Working out now, I just do it. It's just fun to go out there, put the body through a little stress, and then come out. And then I look up and I'm like, damn, I look pretty good. I put in that work just with this coffee game. Put in work every single day, no matter what it looks like. And I'll get to the point to where it will be what it be. right? And that's the way I look at it. And then figure out what needs to go on. And yeah. So, dog's moving around. Looks like she's ready to have a good time. About to make this Mexican coffee right now. We may just spit on that later on as I come through the ranks and all that stuff later today. It's just a quick chat about Mexican coffee or coffee in general. We'll see if we can make something out of that. And then we'll go from there, right? I may just do that. I may just come back up here and do that. But I did notice before I get off that I made another Irish coffee and it tasted really good. And this time I added the booze, put a little bit of salt, added and then I put creamer on it. And it kind of creamer just like silted all the way through, which is fine. But it did taste like Irish coffee. It really did, you know? So that was pretty cool. That there's so many different ways to go about it, variations. And I like the way that I'm thinking about it. I'll have three options for people. They'll have a recipe of the classic or the origin of the best that I can come up with. And I'll link it in the description below. And then I'll have my twist. And then I have a quick and dirty one, something that somebody can like gravitate to quickly. If that makes sense. Like if they have like a creamer or mixed drink or whatnot. So yeah, so that's what we got going. It's an easy Sunday morning episode about edits, about eliminating things, and about operating in that space. And that's pretty cool, right? Hopefully you make edits too. So, talk to you later. Bye.